My guests are there, Dr. 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗓 joining me from Aizawl, professor at 𝗡𝗢𝗥𝗧𝗏, and Dr. Prasenjit Biswas, professor and commentator from Northeastern University, Shillong. We'll also have the live visuals on the screen. We'll have rearranged that, and we'll have the live visuals on the screen as well. Yes. You know, Dr. 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗓, I was just speaking to Mr. 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗓, the Congress president. He also exuded confidence. How seriously are you looking at the Congress this time? They have filled that 40 candidates.
Yeah, I think it is difficult for the Congress. I think, according to my observation, to cross 5 seats.
Why? Why is it difficult?
Because this is not the time for the Congress party.
Why? The voters are going to decide. How do we know that this is not the time for the Congress party? Is it the voters are going to decide whether it is the Congress or the MNF or the BJP or the ZPM?
No, because Wasbir, if we look at recent elections, if we look at recent local and state level by-elections since 2018, Congress performance is very, very poor.
Right. Right. Dr. Prasenjit Biswas, you know, how seriously are you looking at the Congress this time? They also had, you know, Rahul Gandhi was among the early campaigners. They had sent in Shashi Tharoor. They had sent in a couple of other leaders this time round.
I think Congress has created a wave of support, especially among the young and people who are tired of voting MNF and ZPM. You know, they remember the Congress days, and Congress has put many new faces. And therefore, Congress's vote share will rise. And as the vote shares rises, you can also see seat share may also rise. And therefore, as Congress is projecting itself, crossing the Rubicon of 10 and going beyond, so Congress is going to play a major role this time in government formation. That goes without saying.
Okay, we'll wait and watch. Let me also go to Dr. Lalman Mawia, Associate Professor and President of the Mizoram Political Science Association. Dr. Lalman Mawia, you know, basically what I want to know is that Mizoram, we have seen it's a flip-flop. Ever since Mizoram became a state after the signing of the Mizo Accord in 1986, we have seen a flip-flop between the MNF and the Congress. MNF Congress of course has won elections back-to-back also. Now my question is, do you think that the people will like to try out a new party this time?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this time a new government is likely.
Increase the volume, please.
Am I audible?
Yes, carry on.
Yeah, as you have said that after the 1986 MNF Accord, which was signed between the MNF and the government of India, there's a flip-flop, as you have said, Congress and MNF. But this time, people are talking that a new change is likely to come up, and so for that, ZPM Mizoram People's Movement is contesting, is the biggest rivals of MNF party. So this time, a new government may be coming up.
Okay, but you see, 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗓𝗧𝗏, he went out quite hard. He lashed out at the ZPM during the election campaign. He said, okay, ZPM is saying that we are coming out with a new approach. But 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗓𝗏 was asking, nobody knows what was their old approach. He was mocking. He was mocking the ZPM. He said that nobody knows what is the ideology of ZPM. So do you think that is going to confuse the people? Do you think people don't know about the ZPM?
Oh, I think we can compare this ZPM with that AAP. They're in Delhi. No, this is a people's movement. Though that political ideology of ZPM is not very clear, it's rather very unclear. But then the young voters turning up in that polling stations are very happy, and they are very curious, and they're very interested to cast their vote in favor of ZPM. That's my observation.
Okay, I'll come back to all of you, my very, very well-known commentators on this show this morning, bringing you live commentary as the voting goes on in Mizoram for the 40 assembly seats.